Hey, this is the Fight Nerd, and today we are doing a tech review on the website. In this video, we're going to take a look at the Polaroid Cube camera. Now, the video footage you see of the camera in package here was shot with my Panasonic GH2, but all of the footage after that will be purely done with the Cube, along with some GoPro 2 footage for a side-by-side comparison. The Polaroid Cube measures 1.4 inches on each side, and uses a 35mm wide-angle lens that gives you 124 degrees of coverage for both stills and video. The 6-megapixel camera is splash-resistant, shockproof, and pretty durable out of a mount. This camera can be mounted with other things to better protect the lens and offer different ways to use it. It also has a magnetic bottom, so you can easily attach it to most metallic surfaces as a makeshift stabilizer. Inside the package, you get the instructions and the micro USB charging cord, and that is essentially all you need to get started. Micro SD cards are required to be purchased separately to record and take photos, but there is a built-in storage system that can record up to 90 minutes. The camera records footage at 1080p and 720p, but both at the same frame rate of 30 frames per second. You can easily change the quality via a switch on the back of the camera, which is removed by unscrewing it with a coin. This is also where you plug in your memory card and charger. Shooting with the Cube is very simple. To power it on, you hold the button on top down for 3 seconds until you hear it and see the light. This is also how you shut it down. If you want to take a photo, you simply press the button on top one time. If you want to do video, you double-click the button to start it, and press it again once you are ready to stop filming. The camera comes in black, which is the style that I have, as well as in blue and red. All of the models, no matter what their color, has this rainbow on the sides. I tested the camera for video and photo both indoors and outdoors in different types of lighting and settings. This montage includes footage from inside a bus, outdoors during the day, dusk, and at night in Manhattan in different types of lighting, and in the woods when I had a snowstorm, and also indoor footage from a Taekwondo gym. So enjoy this butt ton of footage and photos. Overall, I was pretty happy with the Polaroid Cube, but it does have some downsides compared to a GoPro. The advantages of a GoPro is the ability to shoot at 60 frames per second, and newer models can film even faster. This camera only allows you to change the quality but not frame rate of what you're shooting. The photos are also a lower quality than a GoPro due to the megapixels issue, and there is also no burst mode when shooting stills, so you'll have to manually take the shots instead of the camera automatically going into burst or time-lapse mode. So really, the Cube is more of a consumer camera rather than a prosumer or a professional one. Everything you saw in this video was shot without a case, and with me holding the Cube in my hand. So it's pretty stable on its own when you keep that in mind. And the quality of the video itself looks pretty comparable to a GoPro in all types of lighting. It handles all types of lighting pretty decently, although the darker it gets with less lights around, you will have the same trouble as you would with any other camera with this kind of lens. The sound quality is about the same as a GoPro, although neither one has spectacular sound to begin with, and you really aren't using either of those cameras to pick up great sound to begin with. For $99, the Polaroid Cube is pretty useful and a good alternative to a GoPro if you cannot afford one. However, if you want the ability to control your frame rate to shoot slow-mo footage, you will not get that feature with the Cube. The major difference here comes down to what you want from this camera and how much you're willing to pay. If you want a good camera to mount on a bike or something and are on a limited budget, this camera will get you what you need until you are ready to upgrade, if you decide you need to upgrade. Once you are ready to blow a few $100s more, you can go get a GoPro with more options, but I have a feeling that if this Cube does well, we can expect to see the sequel overcome a lot of these differences. I had a lot of fun shooting with the Polaroid Cube, and its extremely small size made me feel like I was a secret agent, snapping shots of things with my spy camera. Being able to seamlessly switch from video to photo on the fly is a great feature, and at this point, the GoPro does give you more professional options, but the novice photographer will get a lot of mileage with this Polaroid Cube. So consider what you want from your mini action camera, and then make your choice. I give the Polaroid Cube a definite recommendation as a good multi-purpose mini camera, in spite of its limitations. And at that price, it's a solid investment with really no risk attached. If you have used the Polaroid Cube before, let us know what you think of it in the comments. Until then, we'll see you next time.